All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Monday, May 13th, slate of games. Trey, leaderboard, start us off.
Yeah, guys, at the moment I am 0-0. That's because we're currently recording halftime of the Pacers versus Knicks game. And I gave out the Pacers to score over their 11.5 team total going up against the Knicks. And so far, so good. They've been absolutely lighting the nets on fire. They have 69 points, giggity, at halftime right now. Hoping they can just do a little bit during the second half to hit this over for us.
Yeah, I'll admit, I've got no idea what's going on in that series. I feel like I've watched all the games. I thought the Knicks were in control, and they just suck right now. I don't know what's going on. I thought it'd be a much closer game. Maybe the Pacers will win this one out after all. But I gave out the Denver Nuggets. Here, +3 going up against the T-Wolves. Game has not started yet. Very excited to go watch that one. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, at the moment I am 0-0. That's because I gave out Andrew Nimhard over 9.5 points versus the Knicks. He's at 7 right now at halftime. So I just need a 3-pointer or 2 buckets to hit this over.
Yeah, and I've got Rudy Gobert in the T-Wolves game under 11.5 points going up against the Nuggets. I'm very confident in this play. He has not been himself on the offensive side. Hopefully they can hold him to under 12 points again in this game. Trey, let's go to the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to this Oklahoma City Thunder going up against Dallas Mavericks game. And I think this one's going to be a very fun game to watch. All 3 games so far, they've been very entertaining. And with the Thunder being down 2-1, I just personally expect them to respond in this game. And I believe that they can and will. Give me the Oklahoma City Thunder +1.5 in this game. I was at 1.5 whenever I was doing my research. It's gone down to +1. I'm going to buy a half point to take it back up to +1.5. They've shown the ability to win on the road during the regular season with a 24-17 road record. And they're also 2-1 on the road during the postseason. So they've shown that they can go on the road and then win games straight up. And I believe that they can continue that type of dominance here in this game. The injuries, they're mounting for the Mavericks. They're already going to be without Maxi Kleba and Luka. He's already basically limping at this point, and his injuries are not going to get any better as this series progresses. And this young Thunder team, they are full of a ton of energy, and they play a very deep bench too. So for the most part, most of their players are still fresh, and we have seen the Thunder come out and just smack the Mavericks in the mouth in game 1, winning that game by 22 points. I don't expect that type of win here in this game, but I do expect them to control this one throughout, especially with their backs up against the wall here. This OKC defense has been outstanding during the postseason, allowing an average of 96 points per game. If they can hold the Mavericks to under triple digits, they're going to win this game. So give me the Thunder here, +1.5 against the Mavericks.
Yep, like to play there for you. For my play, the other game, Celtics going up against the Cavs. Not a lot to say here. Jayson Tatum, he showed up in a game finally. Nobody else really had a fantastic game. The Boston Celtics, they beat the Cavaliers by double-digit points, while Jayson Tatum really had the only good game of everybody on the Boston Celtics. This is going to be a 5-game series, I think. The Boston Celtics, they let off the gas pedal in game number 2 in both of the series so far. They've responded very well in both game 3s. We should see them win this one by double-digit points the rest of the way out. Give me Boston -8 in this game. I'm not sure if the Boston Celtics are playing good defense or the Cavaliers just can't score, because watching game number 3, it's Donovan Mitchell scoring 33 points. He played 43 minutes. He had a little bit of help from Evan Mobley, probably his best game of the series so far, and they still lost by 13 points. Garland, he continues to struggle and scored 15 points. They got some help from Chris LeVert off the bench, but 4 players for the Cavs scored all but 13 points. Max Strus did nothing, played 37 minutes. Dean Wade off the bench did basically nothing. Isaac Okoro did basically nothing. The role players for the Cavaliers, they're not showing up at all. For the Boston Celtics, it was the 4 main guys: Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, and Derek White. They all had double-digit points, and whenever they all have decent games, it's almost impossible to beat this team. Al Horford, I did say Al Horford's a big piece. All he did was run in game number 3. He scored 2 points, had 2 assists, and the Boston still beat them by 13. The Celtics are in control. They're going to take this game. They're going to win by double digits. The Cavs are going to roll over and die in game number 5. Give me the Celtics here, -8 as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, and I am going to go with Jayson Tatum here, and I'm going to take him to go over 9.5 rebounds going up against the Cavaliers. I love this over for Tatum in this game because we're going to see him crash the glass throughout this one, just like he has been doing all postseason long. Because so far this postseason, Tatum, he's averaging 10.4 rebounds per game, which is right at this number. And I do expect him to continue to reach that double-digit rebound threshold here in this one as well. And that's because of his matchup here versus the Cavaliers. Over Tatum's last 8 games versus Cleveland, he's averaging 11 rebounds per game, and he's hit double-digit rebounds in 7 out of those 8 games. I love that hit rate, and I have to expect that trend to continue here in this game, especially with Jared Allen still being questionable. And even if he does play, he will be hampered by his injuries and not be up to game speed. So I'm going to go with Jayson Tatum to continue to crash the glass and pile up the boards. I'm going with Jayson Tatum over 9.5 rebounds versus the Cavaliers.
Yep, I do like to play there for you, Trey. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at that Dallas Mavericks game. I'm going to take Isaiah Joe to go over 5.5 points going up against the Mavs. The Mavs, they're in control. 2-1 series lead against the Thunder. The Thunder, they really need to find a way to win this game, and I think it should be a good game. But I'm going to take Isaiah Joe, a bench player, to go over 5.5 points. I think it's way too low, especially after we saw him play 19 minutes in the last game. He scored 13 points in that game as well. Isaiah Joe, he's actually scored over 5.5 points in every game so far against the Mavericks, and I know it's a scary thing to take a guy who might not play a ton of minutes, but Lou Dort has been getting himself into foul trouble a lot, and that has led to Isaiah Joe playing a lot of minutes in back-to-back games. In game number 3, he had 10 points in the first half, and it didn't take a long time for Isaiah Joe to get that. If he's a hot shooter, if he sees one go in, he's going to continue to shoot, and he's a really good shooter from the outside. I like the trends that I'm seeing here for Isaiah Joe. He shot 4 times in game number 1, 5 times in game number 2, 7 times in game number 3. He's made at least 1 3-pointer in every single game so far in this series. Josh Giddey's also not been playing very well, so we might see even more playing time in this game. I'm taking Isaiah Joe. Number's too small here. Give me 5.5. Over 5.5 points as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went with the Thunder here plus 1.5 going up against the Mavericks. I agree. Isaiah Joe, he'll be raining some threes down. He is great behind the perimeter. So hopefully he makes a couple threes, and that projects the Thunder to cover 1.5 in this game versus the Mavericks. And I'm also going with Jayson Tatum over 9.5 rebounds versus the Cavaliers. He's been crashing the glass throughout this postseason, especially with Kristaps Porzingis being out. That's kind of his role right now. So give me Jayson Tatum over his rebounds as 2.
Yeah, I'm going to take Boston -8. I think they're going to wrap this game up and then wrap the series up in 5. I'm also going to take Isaiah Joe. I'm trying to find the stats real quick for Josh Giddey in the last game because he had his over-under was 5.5 also last game, and I think he had 4 points in the first 6 minutes. Yeah, he only played 13 minutes, so I think Isaiah Joe's going to see a lot more playing time in this game. I love the over 5.5 here. You might even want to take 10-plus points for him. It'll probably be a lot of plus money. I think Isaiah Joe is going to be used a lot in this game. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Monday, May 13th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,